built this shit. Me, brick by brick.
We're Fox 19, WOIO, Shaker Heights, Cleveland, a Mallright Communications Group station.
What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again with more sneaker-related content, and we are here simply to look at the top 24 Converse shoes that I've acquired this year. So we're going to start with some honorable mentions. So the first one are these Converse Ambush Chuck 70 highs. These are from 2020. I did get these from the company. I want to say they were probably around $10. Whenever I look for these online, they're always around $200. Now, it is a collaboration. Ambush was pretty popular kind of right before and since the pandemic has started. You've got Ambush branding right here. I left the Converse tag on here. You see, you still got the toe cap. You do have a license plate. Excuse me. The other license plate of the left shoe, no, the right shoe is the one that has Converse on it. But yeah, I love these. I wore these yesterday. I got a lot of eye screws and a lot of people looking at me crazy like, what the fuck is he wearing? But it's fine. It's not for you. And I'm aware that Converse isn't for everybody. But I guess I'm that secure in myself, and I feel like I'm that raw and that cool where I wear some shit like this and not think nothing of it. So the next pair is a pair of Wonder Woman Chucks. These are from 2015. I feel like I bought these right when I came back from my Portland/Cleveland trip this past summer. These are from, again, 2015. They do have Converse branding on the insole. Y'all can't see it, but it's like aqua with the yellow. You got the Wonder Woman logo. You got her on the side with this exaggerated Chuck patch. Then you've got her on the side here. Got a regular license plate here, regular bottom. I've worn these once since then, but definitely one of my honorable mentions. These should have made the list if I didn't have better stuff. So I love these. The next shoe to make the list of honorable mentions is a recent one. Y'all just saw these. These are the Wave Racer. This pair is from 2017. This is a late 80s runner that Converse put out when they came out with the Energy Wave series. I don't think this is an OG color, but I love this colorway with this green, with this kind of orangish red, you know, and I got these on Poshmark for $12. So, you know, you got your Converse branding, you got your Modern Ultra insole there, Converse branding on the bottom, tongue. All right, the next one is another furry one. I haven't actually wore these yet. These are some Runstar Hikes with fur. I call these Blue Sabertooth. I haven't got to wear these yet. You got your Chuck patch. You got your Converse branding. You got your star. You know, most OG Runstar Hikes are OG themed or classic themed. Have the gum here and the black on the back here. So love these. These are also weird. Something that most dudes either can't wear or don't have the bravery to wear. I'm wearing these. All right, so now that we've got the honorable mentions out of the way, where do we start? So pair 24 is a pair of low-top Magic Johnson Converse weapons. These are from 2003. These really probably should be higher on the list because this is my favorite Converse. It's just that it's low top, and I'm not a huge fan of weapon low tops. there is a pair in transit that you all will see soon. And I don't know, I've got maybe 3 other pairs that are newer, but this pair is from 2003. I found these on Depop for $15. You know, they're in decent shape. You still got all the tread. One thing about early 2000s weapons is they peel a lot. The paint starts to chip. But for whatever reason, this is actually holding up. Now, this is a pair from 03. The pairs from 01 and 02 are the ones that crack a little more. Also, since this is a low top, there is less to crack. One of the biggest downsides to them, though, is I cannot get this 32 off the back. Now, 32 obviously was Magic's number. Whoever the original owner of these was decided to put 32 on the back on both shoes, and they just won't come off. I've tried all kinds of stuff that normally would take marker off, but I don't want to take away and start stripping the paint. So I have worn these one time with this 32. It's fine, but these might be a little higher if this 32 wasn't on there. They'd probably be at the top of the list if they were the high tops and they retroed them, but they didn't. All right, next we have a pair of Chuck Taylor, Chuck 70s. These are the Denim Tears collab. This pair actually came out in 2020. I think with the rise and prominence of Denim Tears as a brand, you see everybody wearing those hoodies with the cotton on them. Maybe Converse found a random stock of these somewhere, and these end up being in outlets this year. So this was a pair I wanted, but whenever I would find them on resale sites, they'd be like 100, 120, and I really, you know, I'll pay that for a Chuck, but it's got to be special, and these are special, but I don't know if I'd necessarily call them that special. But, you know, they've got the Juneteenth colors. It's got Denim Tears on the insole here. Denim Tears right here. You've got your tongue here with the stars on it. And then you've got your Chuck patch right there. Great shoe. All right, so next we have the Rick Owens Converse Turbo Weapon. This is an exaggeration of the regular Converse weapon. You see it's got a lot of the same lines. It's just much heavier and made with much better leather. You've got your Rick Owens Turbo Weapon dark shadow tag here with the Converse branding. It's got a Converse Rick Owens logo on the inside, but it's embossed in the insole there, so y'all aren't gonna be able to see it, you know, especially with me here in natural light. But these came out in January of this year. I didn't get them until October. I found these on Nike.com for $76. These had long sold out on Converse. I've been wanting these since January, but you know, the leather on them is so good. I actually wore these to Converse on Black Friday. These were my Black Friday shoe for this year. So, all right. So next we have some more DC Comics Chucks. These are some Batman ones from 2012. Got the Bat logo here. You got the Bat logo here. You got Batman himself right there. You got a DC Comics logo here. And it's just got regular Converse branding on the insole. Old school all-star patch, you know, I love that. So I found these on my birthday after the Nightmare on Elm Street incident at the Goodwill on Elm Street here in Greensboro. That guy with those CDGs. It's the last time I'm gonna say it. But yeah, I did find these. I feel like the Lord gave me these as a consolation prize. So very happy to have these. We actually have 2 shoes because they were acquired together. The a Cold Wall Converse Chuck Taylor Chuck 70s. These are from, I think these are from last year. Yeah, these are from 2023. Got the black one and the white one. I haven't worn, well, this is technically gray. I haven't worn this gray pair yet, but I have worn the white pair. So, I love a Cold Wall. All right, next. This is another shoe. It'd probably be higher on the list if it was in better condition, but I only paid $5.50 for these. These Golf LaFleur 1 stars. Golf LaFleur is Tyler the Creator's, well, one of his brands. So you've got all-star branding here. You've got the Golf LaFleur here on the insole with Converse. You got the flowers on the bottom, on the tongue. You've got Golf LaFleur and Converse. So yeah, I only paid $5.50 for these. I feel like I found these on eBay. And again, they're not in horrible shape, but you know, the sidewall, midsole, whatever you want to call it, it's very yellowed, but it's fine. It's a Converse, you can do that. So the next shoe we have is another Chuck 70. This is a collaboration with Barriers Worldwide. It's another black brand like Denim Tears. So you've got wisdom, courage, vision. You've got these accents around the ventilation holes and the eyelets. You've got a Barriers logo here on the tongue. And on the black, you have some, not the back. On the insole, you got some brothers and sisters here, you know. You got a Chuck Taylor, Chuck 70 license plate right here. And these were made to look dirty on purpose. So I know I just showed y'all that Golf LaFleur shoe that was dirty. These were made this way. So they're made to look this way. All right, so next we have yet another DC Comics Converse. This time we have Batman versus the Penguin. So I found these at Plato's Closet. They were brand new. They just didn't have the box, unfortunately. Found these in the springtime here. You see you got your clear Chuck patch. You see the Penguin right here. You see him and Batman fighting right here. You got your Converse All-Star. That license plate, I like the fact that it's black, but I like how it's got the old Converse font. And, you know, it's got that on the insole. I have worn these once. You got Penguin on the tongue right here. These are from 2016. Found these at Plato's Closet. I want to say they were like $30. All right, so next we have a overseas collab. We have this Breakpoint Ox. This is a collaboration with a boutique called Soulbox. See, it says Converse Soulbox on the insole. This is another one. I feel like I only paid maybe $5 or $10 for these online. Next, we have another Turbo Weapon. This is the clay colorway. The other colorway was called Cave. These actually came out, I want to say, in 2022. I only was able to get these because Converse had an employee sale where they had a bunch of leftover pairs of collabs and we were getting them as employees for 75% off. And I love the Turbo Weapon because I look at this as this is just another weapon to me. It's just exaggerated. Sort of like when Rick Owens was with Adidas, he did the same thing with the Pro model. You know, he made it exaggerated and that was called the Adidas Mastodon. This is the same thing, but just with the weapon.
The bird shoe, the magic shoe. Choose your weapon from Converse.
All right, the next shoe on the list is the first of the OGs. The Converse Weapon High and the OG white and navy. These were featured at the very end of the Converse commercial with Magic and Bird, where Magic is going through the cornfields and the guy at the end says the bird shoe, the magic shoe, and then it shows this one in the white and gray one. And yeah, I'm happy to have these. I got these on Mercari for $29. They had these on the Converse site for the longest, but they didn't have the employee discount on them until after my size was gone. So I was glad to get these for even cheaper. And they came, you know, unworn. I have worn them once since I did my unboxing. So you got the Converse on the insole. I wore these with a 80s members only jacket and it flowed so well with these. This is part of what they call the old money pack, since this is an original colorway. So love these. So the next shoe we have is a little bit different. It's from 2022. It's another collaboration between Converse and a Cold Wall. You see the ACW right there. You see the star chevron. Well, y'all probably can't see it. It's a star chevron and the ACW logo on the insole here. And this is the Sponge Crater. These came out in 2022. These are kind of a follow-up to the Aeon Active CX. And we got one pair of these at the Converse store I work at in my size, so it's like, well, shit, I guess I gotta get it. They were only $29.97, so after, my discount, they were only like $11. So I had to get them. I wanted them when they first came out, but they sold out on Nike pretty quick. I didn't even see these on Converse.com. So to be able to get them for basically lunch money was great. All right, now this one is another recent find. This is the Fang Chin Wang. Oh, I said it right this time. Fang Chin Wang, Jack Purcell. I got these for my birthday. I actually found these the day before at Plato's Closet. You can see the price tag is still in there. I have worn these. These came out in 2020. Yeah, I'm so happy to have these. All right, so the next is another dual pack. I also got these on the employee 75% off sale that Converse gave to us in the spring. Got both pairs of the Undefeated Weapon. This pack is called the Play Dirty. Well, it says Play Dirty on the other shoe. Yeah, well, actually the other side there says Play Dirty. It says Undefeated on this side. Same thing here. So this is the Castle Wall colorway, and this is the Chive colorway. These actually came out last year before they started bringing out the OG weapons. So yeah, I love these. I've worn each of these, I feel like, once. And to be able to get them for so cheap, And as you can see, the weapon, it's my favorite Converse. So yeah. All right, so next is another pair you all have saw recently. If you looked at my haul video, someone gifted me, 30 pairs of Converse. The Andy Warhol Campbell Soup collaboration with Converse. Here you see the yellowed license plate. You got the black bean soup. So now this just means that I got to get the tomato soup and all the other ones, which I intend on doing anyway. But got these and these. The square toe Turbo Dark Chuck 70s. So they got the Rick Owens logos on the back here. Converse Turbo Dark Shadow. I got these for $10 a piece at Nike headquarters at the Van store. Now the Van is an employee only Nike site where we can buy stuff for 60 to 80% off. A lot of times it's if they have your size. These were both 11.5s, and they were in the Van store on the plaza at Nike headquarters, and they were $10 a piece. When these come out, these are $170, these are $165. My black pair that came out in 2021, the first Rick Owens Converse, after shipping and taxes, I probably paid almost $200 for them. So to get this pair and this pair for $10 a piece with the box, it's great. The only thing that sucked was I had to lug the boxes across campus, but it was fine. So very happy to have these. They got the Rick Owens logos with the Converse on the inside here. Probably can see a little better in the low. Both of these came out in 2022. So 2022 for these. Next we have another shoe from the old money pack. The Magic Johnson alternate high top Converse weapon. These, much like the navy ones I just showed y'all, both came out this year. I got these on Converse.com. They were $40. Got the Converse. Got the Egret sole. Now this pair is special because they didn't give us Magic's original colorway. I wish I could have a pair of these with this colorway, but these were Magic's alternate pair, so he did wear these in some games. I did show y'all that in the unboxing video for these, but these are definitely one of my favorite pickups of this year. All right, next we have another pair y'all have also seen recently. The first string Converse Star Player 76. Another undefeated collab. So it says Converse undefeated. This was a part of the gift haul. So I did not actually pay for these. So you got your undefeated branding there. The toe cap is super duper plush leather. And Undefeated's theme is play dirty because these lace tips say play dirty. So yeah, I love these. The tongue says, type Converse, born not made, property Undefeated, official product, Los Angeles, California. So next, oh man. Next we have another weapon. This is the John Varvatos version. This pair is from 2012. These were a part of the gifted haul as well. Other than the fact that it's a weapon, and you've seen now, whoa, let's see here, this year. You've seen 4 versions of the weapon so far in this video. So, there is one more you'll see, but yeah, I'm just so happy to have these, and for them to be free is amazing. That leather on these is just insane. So my next pair I'm actually showing the box for. Yes, this is another weapon. It was purchased at Undefeated years ago by the original seller. They come in a dust bag. This is another first string release. First string means super duper limited in the Converse world. But we have the Jersey collection Converse Weapon Slim. Now this was a new version of the weapon that they introduced in 2014. It's a lot more slimmed down. It looks like a mix of the regular weapon and the Varvatos weapon. You know, you can see the similarities where, to me, this looks more like this than it looks like this. So, I honestly feel like John Varvatos ghost wrote these, because I have a theory that I feel like when collaborators collaborate with brands, they're like, yeah, we can do this, but we need you to make some inline stuff for us. So I do feel like that happens. But these are made with NBA jerseys, like real NBA jerseys. So you can see pieces of Spurs jersey, Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls. You got some Lakers on the back there, Charlotte Hornets. And then on this one, Phoenix Suns, more Spurs. This might be some Portland type stuff here. Lakers here. You can kind of see some of the Lakers jersey here. Orlando. You got Phoenix right here again. San Antonio. So yeah, you know, me being the NBA fan that I am, that I was raised to be, and that I've become as a man myself, I had to have these. I found these on Grailed for 80 bucks. Usually when I find these with the box and the bag and everything, they're usually over $300. Because these were first string. They only made a number of these. They didn't make a whole lot of these. I've worn these twice. I always get complimented whenever I wear them. They've got the ultra modern insole weapon branding. These came out in 2014. And again, this was the first colorway of the Slim Weapon, as I call it. The Slim Weapon 86. So, love these. All right, the next shoe is yet another weapon. This is the John Varvatos Larry Bird colorway. I've been wanting these for so long. I'm happy to have the all black, but these are a little bit higher in the hierarchy for me. Again, that leather. I found this pair from a seller in Canada. I got these on eBay. It's probably the only shoe in this whole video that I've paid more than $70 for. So yeah, these, I want to say I paid maybe $120 for these. These are so hard to find. They're made to look dirty on purpose. And for whatever reason, until, you know, last year going into this year, it's always hard to find Larry Bird's colorway. So to have these in a size that I can fit, it's definitely, you know, top 5 this year. Next, We have the Concepts Converse weapon. Y'all have also seen this recently if you watch this channel. These only came out at Complex Con in 2023, last year. This shoe says Conk, the other shoe says Seps. Got the Concepts logo here. I wore these recently within the last 2 weeks. They wore pretty good. The leather is even more plush than some of the other weapons I showed you. Like, this has good leather, but this leather is even better. So they only made 150 of these. These only came out at Complex Con and they were never sold. They were given away to high school students and people that were wheat pasting, putting up, ads and stuff like that. And that's, wheat pasting isn't really a thing anymore. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right, but yeah, so I guess somebody got given a pair and they did put them up for sale on Macari, and I want to say I paid $60 for these. So yeah, this is definitely the fact that, I'm trying to get every special weapon that came out, and this was kind of more of a friends and family deal than a pair that released in stores. So so this shoe here, super duper vintage but still wearable. This is the Converse Accelerator. These are from 1992. The significance of this shoe is Magic wore these in the last All-Star game he played in after he had to retire because of the HIV, and the fans still voted him in. He wore a white and black, or either really dark navy blue pair of these. He also wore a mid version of these on the Dream Team. It was a really big 15 on the side. Just like Larry Bird had a Conquest that had a big 7 on the side. Those are their numbers. But you see it's got Converse React juice here. It looks like it's got a little bit of juice left. You can see, it. It's got the Cons React. It's got the Cons on the side. You got Cons on the tongue. The insole even still has Cons on it. For this to be it's about to be 2025, so this is a 33-year-old shoe. I've worn these once. There is some wear to the leather, but again, it's a 33-year-old shoe. So these were made in August of '92. So you see you've got the Converse official shoe of the NBA right here. And you got your size tag right here. These are an 11.5. So perfect size for me. If y'all are watching the theme of this video, it's pretty easy to figure out what number 1 will be.
I heard Converse made a pair of bird shoes for last year's MVP.
Yep.
Larry Bird Converse weapon, OG reissue 2024. I bought 2 pairs of these on release day. I bought an 11.5 and a 12. The 12 is the one that I guess I decided to wear. But since then, I bought 3 more pairs. One pair I keep out in the wild just in case I need a outfit switch or some sort of emergency happens. And then I have 4 pairs of these here. So I know there aren't a whole lot of Converse collectors out there, especially ones that collect stuff like this, but before it was announced that these were going to retro in February, because these came out on February 8th. Before last summer, it was damn near impossible to find the weapon in this colorway. It was ridiculous. As prevalent as the weapon has been at certain points in time, this specific colorway just is tough to find. I don't know why everybody who had them kept them, but it's so good to have multiple pairs of these because these were so hard to come by before, like last summer. When it was announced these were going to come back, people started putting their pairs up from 2002 and 3 on there, and I was able to get a pair last summer for $55, but all of this was chipping because they're so old. So for them to be brand new, plush leather, I like how they kind of aged it and didn't make it white. It was off-white, you know, where it looks like it's kind of from 1986, even though we all know that it isn't. Yeah, you got your Weapon branding. Now, I've seen pairs that say Weapon from the 80s, and I've seen pairs that say All-Star. You know, either way, you know, this is such a joy to have these. So this is my #1 Converse shoe of the year. I've bought 5 pairs of these. 2 pair on release day with my employee discount. The other 3 pairs were deeply, deeply discounted. Hell, I might buy some more pairs because they're fairly cheap now on Converse.com. But anyway, when you love a shoe like I love this shoe, it's okay to have multiples. I mean, if they had brought out the Magics, I probably would have bought 10 of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. 10. So, anyway, appreciate you watching. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. Follow me on TikTok at TheRealShortyC94. Subscribe to this channel, man. You know, I don't get to post as much as I'd like, but I'm here. So, thank you for watching. Happy New Year to y'all. And see you soon. Peace.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.